Go.
Hello and welcome to Carleton CSL or Carleton Inhouse Week 3 with Team Martin Sucks versus Team Last Minute. I am Lalio and with me is Quadtard.
Yes, this is going to be the third week of 3 weeks of three, the final week of the round robin. So this is going to be our quote-unquote super week where every team is going to be playing 2 games to try and earn as many points as they can to place as high as they can before the tournament bracket.
So you said every team is going to play two, but aren't there also some three games?
Yes, 2 teams will be playing triple headers, or at least no, it'll be 4 teams total will be playing triple headers since there will be 2 triple header matches, just
Okay.
because of the way that scheduling was forced to work out with an odd number of teams and having exams come this close to a university focused tournament.
Oh well, that's too, so sad. Maybe next time we'll set up a little bit earlier. Hopefully, teams next time will actually send in their rosters a little bit quicker.
That there is that too.
Yeah, there is that. Not just going to fault when we started, but yes. So we do see Vi and Wukong being banned out by Team Last Minute, which Team Last Minute is purple side or red side. And on blue side, we have Team Martin Sucks, they are banning out Renekton and Cassidon.
Okay. So yeah, it seems like team last minute they've been having some problems with jungle so far in the tournament. Enemy junglers are able to put a little bit too much pressure. They're able to outmaneuver their own jungler, your Madam Styling, a bit, and that's where Team Last Minute has really had a lot of problems in their gameplay. And so they're trying to remedy this by banning out some of the current strongest junglers that there are in the meta right now, just to try and give themselves enough breathing space so that the lanes might be able to win on their own.
Yeah, as well as all three of those junglers are really strong early junglers as well. But Elise getting
Wait,
neglected. She's also
wait.
really strong, but
Was there only 2 bans from Blue
yeah, it
side?
looks like they missed one of their bans for Team Martin Sucks, so they only get two. Renekton and Caston, while Team Last Minute gets three. Too bad from what I see. Like they missed it, they missed it.
Yep.
Can't do anything else about that. But Elise being picked up, I haven't seen Team Martin Sucks, so I don't really know how well they're doing so far. I have been keeping up with Team Last Minute, so we'll have to see how it goes. Thresh, Lucian being hovered over.
Okay.
Pretty good lane, especially
Yep.
since Thresh did steal Lucian's wife.
Wait, he did?
The wife stealer lane. Lore.
Oh,
Lore.
yeah, I don't know any lore.
Well, that's the lore. Thresh stole or Thresh killed and stole Lucian's wife's soul. So it's going to be the wife stealer lane.
But this isn't Dota. I guess.
But literally, he stole his wife, though.
Yeah. And
Uh,
you know what? I actually sent a message to Pinkman, the Martin in Team Martin Sucks, and I asked him if it was a calculated, not lack of banning from them, and it actually was.
Calculations, we say.
Or at
So
least that's what he's saying. He's saying that they knew that they just blanket ban all the junglers, so they just wanted to like. I don't actually understand this logic because he's like, we wanted to have options on junglers, so we didn't do another ban, and they could have. I guess they're assuming that they would have wanted to ban a Vi or a Wukong or a Pantheon, and if they had done that, then that leaves the option for Team Last Minute to ban out the Elise, and then just have complete blanket bans of almost all current meta junglers. And
well,
they didn't
we
want to
could
do
have
that.
seen a lane ban though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
mid lane, top lane, some other lane being
yeah,
banned out.
and there is an Amumu being picked up.
Yep. So we also see the Morgana and Jinx being picked out by Team Martin Sucks.
Ooh.
Pretty defensive lane. Jinx really doesn't have a way to escape, and Shyvana, Mumu getting picked up for Team Last Minute.
Yeah. I think this Rumble would actually be pretty good. Shyvana, she's really strong in lane. She's really good going up against double melee, but she's really weak whenever there's someone with some sort of ranged abilities. While Rumble, he is melee, but he only has to be in melee range to like last hit the creeps for maybe the first 3, maybe 4 levels, and after that, he can just farm perfectly safe with his Flame Spitter, and then he'll start giving he'll start being a problem to Shyvana, and we might see this LeBlanc being locked in for the last pick.
The LeBlanc can be counterpicked. I don't know how well Team Martin Sucks mid lane is. Yet again, I haven't watched any of their games, but we shall see. Does get picked up. Rumble versus Shyvana. Rumble should win at pretty much every point because he is just such a lane bully. And Shyvana early game, until level 3, I believe, she doesn't really have too much damage unless you're in melee range. And Rumble can farm pretty safely.
Yeah. So anyways, one thing I will say, for anyone who's actually watched Team Last Minute's games for last week, they had this guy Austin here. He was wait, what was it was Amberlini. He was Amberlini from last week. So this is if you are if you remember his amazing Lee Sin play in one game, and he was probably one of the strongest players on Team Martin Sucks, or not Team Last Minute.
Team Last Minute.
And it was the one game that they won. He just completely carried that game. He was like 5-0-2 on Lee Sin at 10 minutes in, and he was just being a terror.
Yeah, and we get the Zed picked up for mid. So Zed versus LeBlanc. I'm not sure about that match, but we do have Thresh. Ah man, Thresh Lucian versus Morgana Jinx. Okay. It's gonna be pretty decent for Team Last Minute.
Okay. But this is interesting. I'm looking at Amberlini's. Well, should I call him Amberlini or Austin?
Austin.
Okay.
It's the account he's on. So.
I was wondering what Austin was going to be running for his rune pages on Zed against LeBlanc. He's actually running Lifesteal Quince. He's running 6% Lifesteal.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But and then we'll get poked a lot by LeBlanc. The auto attacks. When he goes for the last hits, he will be able to pick up some lifesteal from that. So I can see why he's doing it. Get the sustain, keep in lane while getting bullied by the LeBlanc.
Yeah. And then other than that, he was just running like the normal MR armor pen armor. So it just I don't know. I think that's a little bit odd. Like especially because like just having a more bonus AD on Zed is just more valuable than it is on almost anyone else, because you get that flat, I think it's 25%, is it 25 or is it 20% bonus from his W?
I don't know if it's flat, I'm not sure.
Well, once he maxes out his W, I'll be able to mouse over his ability and see.
Yeah, we'll have to see, but game's going to start in about another 2 minutes or so for the delay.
I'm also interested to see what raw apathy is going to run on his Thresh pages. He is running Ignite, so they are trying. They do want to get as many kills as they can in this bottom lane, and I know raw apathy. He's my other roommate, and he has so many rune pages for so many supports, and he puts so much thought into all of these. I'm always curious to what he's deciding to run. So the Thresh page, he's actually running flat health, a lot of armor. He's running plus 21 armor, and then some MR. But yeah, he has the health quince, so he has going to have almost 100 bonus health at level 1.
That's going to be pretty interesting. Doesn't want to get poked down by the Jinx, but Jinx Morgana is a pretty defensive lane, unless a binding can be landed offensively, and then lots of CC. Jinx has the zap, and as well as the chompers, so can be turned around and can be pretty deadly if they get nice Elise gank.
Oh yeah. Oh, and also like if Raw Apathy's able to land a hook, especially on this Morgana, she's actually has no bonus armor. Actually, no, she does. Okay, I just missed it. But she's running gold for 10 quints, and she's running some physical damage, some attack damage. So she's actually kind of squishy. Like, she's not getting anything in here. The quints are a little bit greedy. She's not going to have any AP. She's not going to have that much damage coming into this at level 1. So I'd say, like, with the health quint coming in from Apathy, especially if he's the one who initiates and goes in first with a hook, this bottom lane, any fights in the early levels will look very, very good for Team Last Minute.
Yeah, it does depend on whether the Morgana shield can come out in time for the hook, or even the flay, being that's another thing that it should be able to defend against.
Yeah.
And from there, it's just going to be crazy.
Oh, totally. The other lane that we'll probably have to watch a lot is mid lane, as this Zed vs LeBlanc matchup is. It's a little bit. It can go either way. Because
I'd say probably once they both hit 6, or once one of them hits 6, it's going to be a slaughterfest either way.
Yeah, it's basically they both have the potential to hugely outplay the other one. Because if LeBlanc goes in and does her like combo with her ultimate, if Zed's able to dodge that with his ult, and then just pour on damage onto the LeBlanc, that's going to be that's just going to be the end of LeBlanc. But
and if LeBlanc is able to dodge Zed's ult,
yeah, exactly. If she's able to bait it out and save her own ultimate, so that she's able to just jump away, her ult's on a lot lower cooldown than Zed's ult, and also she will have the advantage in a gank, because if she's able to get her silence off on the Zed before he's able to shadow away, then the Elise can just fall up with the stun, and Zed's going to be dead. Zed will be dead, baby.
We'll have to see, but I like I don't know whose roster I like better. I think I like Blue Team's roster a little bit better, a little bit more.
You know what? I like Team Skin's roster, except for the Mumu, who's sad because he doesn't have a skin.
Yeah, that is true. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm waiting for the. I'm more excited for the LeBlanc Zed than anything else. The Thresh Morgana is just going to be a back and forth, and Morgana's is going to have to be defensive. If she gets hooked, misses the shield at the wrong time, she's just going to get blown up, or Jinx is going to get blown up.
Yeah, exactly. And also, it's like just the fact that as Jinx, you're not going to have a lot of hooks. So I feel like if no hooks are landed, just the threat of a hook being landed and the Lucian's just innate movement speed and his relatively small amount, but still a healthy amount of poke will be enough to probably zone the Jinx out of lane and earn Team Last Minute a CS lead.
Well, Jinx can poke with her Shark.
That's true.
But it depends on nice auto attacks. Lucian and Thresh should both be able to dodge the zaps, so I don't expect them to be poked down by that. But definitely the Sharks are going to be a problem. Lucian, just every spell he brings to the table, just continuously shooting, double shot, like everything's just going to be able to poke down the Jinx even harder than she'll be able to deal with it, or be able to deal any kind of poke back.
She'll have to try and get a Vamp Scepter early, which if Lucian's able to pick up BF Sword on his first back will just be a problem. She'll just then she just can't fight, which I guess will probably be okay for them because they're not going to be looking for a fight. But it means that any ganks and counter ganks are very, very risky. So
and now that we're into the game, we're going to have Team Martin Sucks. We have Benku Tracin on the Elise, Lawlerman 171 on Morgana, Pinkmun on Jinx, Zeth4 on the Rumble, and lastly, Kernicus on the LeBlanc.
Yes, and on the purple side, which is red for some reason whenever you're in the spectator mode. I don't...
Oh, you put on colorblind mode.
What, I have to do that, or it is on colorblind mode?
I think it's on colorblind mode.
Oh.
You can change it to make it purple if you want.
I'll have to mess with my options. But anyways, I'll do the introductions for Team Last Minute. We're going to have Thornton playing the Shyvana, one of his signature champions, in the top lane. We're going to have Domo Star playing the Lucian. He'll be supported by Rar Apathy, who's hiding in the same bush as their jungler, who's going to be the sad little Amumu, with Austin, who's probably going to be the one doing most of the heavy lifting on Team Last Minute, playing the Zed in the mid lane.
Heavy lifting, huh?
Yeah.
Saying no one else can carry their team?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that no one else became dominating on their hero, or their champion, before the 10-minute mark in any of the other Team Last Minute's games. It was every single game that Austin played last week, he just was in it. He was always the biggest threat. He got the most kills, he was highest on CS. He won his lane every single time.
Yeah, that is very true. We'll have to see what happens there.
So we're going to see Venku Tracen's going to be picking up his red buff, while your Madame Stalin's going to be starting at the blue as expected. He is an Amumu after all. And
that sad mommy has to start blue.
Yep. It's blue, just like his feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue like his feelings. So, mid lane, just a little bit of light harassment going out. Karnakus just abusing his range advantage. Top lane, I don't think anything's going to be happening top lane for this.
Well, bot lane, they will be pressuring for level 2, and once the level 2 comes out, unless there's a binding from Morgana...
Binding did come out in this.
It will be just a huge fight. Lawlerman taking a lot of damage. Just doesn't have the tankiness that Rar Apathy
and
does.
he doesn't have as many health potions too.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but we will see Team Marn sucks. They do hit level 2 early, but one more creep is going to get Team Last Minute their level 2. Rar Apathy has to start chugging these potions. There is a level 2, so now they might try and go in if they're able to land a hook. But we do actually have Elise in the jungle of your Madame Style. He was able to grab a... Oh no, he's not able to actually smite this red buff. He is not going to try and dive, but... Wait, what happened with
He does force
No, he did get the red buff.
Yeah, he does smite away the red buff. So your Madame Styling, no red buff. Going to be an even more...
bottom lane, we could have first blood. There is a first blood. Lucian picks it up, and they're going to be turning on this Jinx. Is there hook? No, hook is on cooldown along with Flay. There is no exhaust to get it, but now Pinkmon's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and as I was saying, the level 2 is definitely when bot lane has to apply pressure for Team Last Minute. There's, like, Team Martin sucks. Does not get as much out of it. Like, they get to harass, they do get the Morgana Tormented Soil, but overall, just the utility that comes out from Thresh at level 2 is just so much higher, and I don't know why they're not poking down like Pinkmon and getting him out of lane.
Yeah, LeBlanc actually used her Ignite at some point. I don't know if I missed it while they were invading or something, but she went out, and we're actually going to see Domostar get hit by a binding. Throws out a little bit of poke, but that's a losing trade, but they're still up a kill. But the big issue is they didn't force the Jinx out. And with that first blood gold, they haven't actually spent. So they're not actually ahead in this lane. And now Lawlerman's picked up a Ruby Crystal, so it's going to be a little bit harder to kill him. And he's already caught up on levels.
Yeah. The Tormented Soil with the Spell Thief's Edge as well just ticks, and you can't really do anything about it. Just lots of damage and gold for Lawlerman just from throwing down the Tormented Soil.
We're going to see Elise coming into mid lane. Zed could be in trouble here. He's actually
just going in. He is a level up as well.
Yeah.
Gets rooted. Oh, the cocoon hits a creep. Big mistake.
Oh, he actually goes for the flash, but I think Venku Tracen should be able to finish this off. There he goes. I think that was probably a bit of a mistake there. He was a little bit too far in, and I think what he was expecting is that Venku Tracen would jump on him from over the wall, and he was trying to like juke it instantly with his shadow. Hook actually goes out bottom lane, lands on Pink Mun, and my camera.
Lots of damage on Pink Mun.
He is
going out
ignited.
as well.
One more. Oh, the barrier goes.
Damage. The barrier gets popped.
Oh.
There's Domostar with his with the piercing light, and Raw Apathy may take a fall to Lawlerman due to that. Lots of damage on Lawlerman. Domostar's only one up here. Doesn't have a flash, just has barrier. Able to dodge both the Cocoon and Dark Binding. Able to get out of there safely.
That was not good from Team Martinsec. They actually just threw out both of their crowd controls at the same time, and even if one of them had hit, they would have overlapped completely. And that was a little bit poor communication on their parts, I think.
Yeah. Well, Domostar's able to get the Jinx pickup and able to get out of there. Rare Apathy, I'd say that's a pretty good trade for him. A support for an AD, that means the AD is not farming, not being able to pick up the gold that they desperately want.
It seems that Zed is actually doing pretty well against this LeBlanc so far, even though he got killed off fairly early. He's even on CS, and this is the second time that LeBlanc's been forced to go back, so she's going to miss out on some experience here. Meanwhile, top lane, as we expected, Thornton's getting harassed down just a little bit more.
Yeah, Rumble, such a bully. Doesn't even have to go into tower range to just bully Thornton down.
Yep.
Sits there, like, throws his flame spitter, huge damage out, throws some of the electro harpoons, and Thornton really can't respond.
Yeah. One thing also is, like, we haven't actually seen a lot of this Amumu yet. He had his red buff stolen, and he just hit level 5, and
yeah.
As I missed.
At least, there was not much to say there. At least, like, one chain into another chain into Elise Cocoon, and they take that down. He did shadow beforehand, so.
Okay.
A little bit of a misplay, not having the vision on Elise and trying to go in. And Amumu should have been at mid. I don't know what your Man of Silence doing. He's missing a whole bunch of EXP and last hits. And he's down on EXP. He's down on quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
But,
and yeah, he decided to start the Wolves up rather than get his blue buff first. And one thing that I also see that he's doing is, like, I guess this is okay, but every time that I've looked at his like health bars, he's always low on mana. And that's because he's using his Q to help farm in the lane. And actually, we see some big damage get thrown down on the Zed, but that was the ultimate use from LeBlanc. So with that lifesteal runes and the early Vamp Scepter, we might just see Zed be able to get his lifesteal back up, while Karnikus is just going to run himself We have Elise sitting here in mid, so they're going to see if they can really shut down this Zed.
Yeah, they want Austin to go in. They want him to throw everything at LeBlanc, knowing that she has no mana. And when they do that, the Elise can just jump over and fight.
Yeah. But she is actually now going to head down bottom. She's going to check out the blue buff from the Amumu, who's going to try and get his red this time.
Hopefully
we did have both bot lanes finally go back in. We will see the BF sword picked up on the Lucian with, I believe, no BF sword from the Jinx. So this is just looking very good. Zed goes in on the LeBlanc. Elise is here. The Ignite goes on, and that should be enough to finish off the LeBlanc.
Oh, the repel.
Zed, the spiders don't kill him. He lives.
Yeah. The Elise went in, used the repel, wasn't able to get enough damage in. He survives with just a sliver of health. And as you were saying for bot, there's a BF sword on the Lucian, and just a Vamp Scepter and a second Doran's Blade on Jinx.
Yep. Meanwhile, top lane, Shyvana and Rumble have gone back. Rumble winning in the CS war by a good margin, about 15. But now that Thornton's picked up his Spectre's Cowl, he should be able to weather this harassment a little bit better.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw it, but Roar Apathy did get binded and got snared by the Flame Chompers. Got chunked hugely, but Domostar was left untouched and just
there's a flay.
A lot of damage on.
Is he going for a hook? No, the hook does not land. There's the
Even if it did land, that was a nicely timed.
The box has to go down. He's in a little bit of trouble. There is an Ignite on him. He might take out, but But the Morgana goes down. Lucian might be able to pick up the Jinx, but he will not go for the tower dive. Although now he does. The barrier pops, and he's just going to back out after only taking one tower shot. But he still has his barrier up, and his flash is almost up, and the Amumu is coming down here, clearing out that pink ward. But here comes the LeBlanc, and she should be able to get those double buffs.
Farewell, your Madam Styling. I don't think he can survive this.
Ooh,
yeah.
That was close.
That was very close, but LeBlanc's cooldown's pretty low. But until your Madam Styling went down, that was a really good trade from Team Last Minute. They did get the Morgana, and the kill of Rara Apathy did go onto the support rather than the AD.
Yep.
So that's more gold for Lucian that he did pick up, like he does have. So it's 3-0-0 for Lucian. Bot lane has a significant farm advantage, or not a significant, but a small advantage in CS. And if you look, Pink Mun only has 3 assists.
Yeah, he hasn't picked up any of the kills, and pretty much the same thing is to be said with the LeBlanc. She's only 1-1 and 2. And she's actually down by 20 CS because of her roaming and being forced to go back so often by the Zed. And she picked up a Chalice. So she doesn't actually have any like real AP items.
Yeah, and that's another pink ward. Rara Apathy getting caught out. Has the chompers on him. Stab coming out. He's able to just walk out of there. Takes a huge chunk of damage for trying to get rid of that pink ward. Or spotting out the pink ward yet again.
Yeah. We did see the LeBlanc passive for speed pop. Elise is in here, and the LeBlanc almost gets killed off by Zed's Shadow, and now there's no way that this gang is going to work. Although, one other thing is, like, your Madam Styling, he needs to try and find a way to make his presence felt. He has his ult. He should probably just go top and try and ult this Rumble.
Yeah, it depends on whether or not the Rumble is in a good enough position. Oh, here we go. Gets the Rumble
there's the ultimate that goes out. Dragon Descent comes in. Rumble should be able to pick up this Amumu, but he will go down himself.
Yeah, there was no Mumu ulti out of that.
Yeah, he was Zoom.
Yeah. Well.
Rumble might make it out actually. Zed needs to make the rotation.
Zed needs to make the rotation and not back here.
Oh no, Rumble's just going to try and man fight.
Yeah, tries to man fight. Thought the Zed was coming over, but Zed had no HP and just didn't want to rotate down.
Yeah. Well, like, now that Amumu ult is still up, and the fact that this Lucian already has his Bloodthirster compared to just the BF sword of the Jinx, I would really like to see Team Last Minute try and force a dragon out of this.
Yeah, the dragon would be a very big pickup. They don't have Zed ulti for another about 15 seconds, so I'd wait for them to get that, then try it.
Although LeBlanc is starting to roam down now, and Rara Apathy, he is going to see this now, but the binding will... Actually, no, the ultimate will go out.
Wallerman and Rara Apathy, but just so much...
Kill goes down LeBlanc! Nice hook, gets dragged into the box. The Jinx ult will be dodged. Domosaur pops the barrier, and he's doing so much more damage. He has the lifesteal, he has the Bloodthirster, but it will not be enough. Rara Apathy does not have the damage needed, and he will go down.
Yeah, and 2v4, able to pick up 1 kill for Team Last Minute, but that's 2 kills for Team Martin Sucks, and they should be able to pick up this dragon without too much concern.
Here's the Amumu.
The Amumu ulti, waiting for it.
Oh, LeBlanc, she went forward she used her jump too early.
We did get one person in Amumu.
Still hasn't used his ultimate.
Farewell, Zed. Oh,
no,
Mumu misses the bandage toss and taken really low. Gonna be kited right here. Elise doing lots of damage and able to pick him up with the execute from her spider form. Yeah. Man, that just did like really nothing went well. Right nothing went well for Team Last Minute. Elise is still alive. They don't even get the timer. Rara Apathy may just be walking into his own death. He doesn't have. He didn't see Pink Mun going back. Well, even if he did, if he tried to stop it, Wallerman was right there for binding, and he was by himself. Domostar was quite a ways away. They probably could have picked up Rara Apathy really quickly.
Rara Apathy going to be fighting up against Wallerman. Throws out his hook.
On the Black Shields that was already on. I don't understand his logic there.
Uh-oh, here comes the LeBlanc.
Lollerman taking really low. The Jinx ulti hitting Rare Apathy. Domo Star still low.
There's a flash from Carleton.
Oh,
I think Domo Star should die here.
No, farewell, Domo Star. There is a ward in that bush.
Oh! She
and
misses.
it's a LeBlanc. Nah.
Okay.
Takes LeBlanc really low, almost able to get the kill, but there's just all these people bottom, and Amu is just farming his race. Not even close to it.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure bottom, I feel, exerted by Team Martin Sucks. And Team Last Minute, their junglers just kind of roaming around.
Yeah. And the bottom turret will go down, and now Team Martin Sucks has actually managed to turn around. What was the deficit? Your man starting is top and does land his bandage toss, and this will be the Rumble going down.
Farewell, Rumble. You will be missed.
Yeah. But now we're going to have Team Martin Sucks. They're going to be rotating into this mid lane. They might want to try and take this tower, which is still fairly healthy. Zed has some pretty decent wave clear.
Yeah. Sorry.
Talisman gets popped! Jinx gets caught! She gets boxed! She gets flayed! And she will be going down.
Chomper's not able to help her out at all. This is where Team Last Minute should just take mid turret. They have 3 people there already. And they're just deciding to not take it.
Yeah, well, no, they don't have the Lucian there. The Lucian is split pushing bottom. He should be... if no one rotates down, he should be able to finish this off by himself. He's got a fairly sizable creep wave.
I don't know.
They still should end up getting a tower out of this. The Morgana and the Elise are rotating. Nope, Elise turns around, and so this tower will go the way of Team Last Minute.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And one thing that you also have to consider about that is that now that they changed towers to give extra gold to those who were around them on their death, and that gold is split up among everyone who's around there, they just gave an extra 100 gold over to Domostar by letting him be the solo kill on the tower.
Oh, Austin taken really low by the LeBlanc. Ignite getting burned, getting root. Oh, gets taken down by the Elise.
Yep. We do see a hook go out, which does just miss barely. And, this isn't good. Team Martin Sucks. They're giving up a lot of kills all over the place. And
yeah, I do also have to note on what you were saying about the solo EXP for towers. I really do think that is one of the things I see teams miss out. You can easily feed that to your AD carry without even, like, you just have to pressure somewhere else, and your AD carry just takes all the tier 1s, gets an extra 75, if not 150 more gold.
Yeah, it's a 100 gold bonus that's split between Ember. We do see a hook go on Vanku Trace him. He's going to come out, but there's a Moonwall to just secure the kill, and he will be going down. LeBlanc jumps in, is not actually able to do a whole lot.
The chompers get thrown out.
But they got a binding on Double Star.
Oh, man.
In comes the Zed. He's going on Pinkmon. Pinkmon is going to fall down. And they might get Lawlerman. No, they will not. A binding does go out on Domostar. He's in trouble. The Rumble ulti goes out. It's good. The hook, the lantern will not be there. And Shyvana is just there. There's a casual ignite going over on the Zed. This tower might be get put down, but they don't really have that much damage. And the Zed clone should be able to be enough. But he gets up.
Austin.
Oh, a hook on the Rumble.
Hook. Rumble going in yet again. Austin getting taken down.
Goes for the flash.
Same with Rare Apathy. Your Madam Styling getting taken really low in between turrets. Thornton needs to take this tier 1 turret for at least something. Your Madam Styling takes a Jinx ulti to the face.
I think that was a mistake on Raw Apathy's part, that he tried to go for that hook when, like, anything more than a defensive hook, when he flashes under the tower or something similar to that, was probably a bad idea. And I think that was a mistake on his part. Because that just brought the Rumble in close enough to get in range of the Zed, and then when Zed shadowed out, he still had his flash.
Yeah. Also, Thornton wasn't able to do much top. He does take it really, the turret, to like half health.
Yeah, but now that Rumble has no cooldowns, he might be able to get a solo kill on this Rumble if he realizes that.
Yeah, but Rumble ulti is going to be up in 5 seconds, so Thornton may try
he's looking for it. He's looking for it. No, he will not pop his ultimate. LeBlanc
does
is
that.
up here, and she is spotted out by Ward. The
There's
Rumble
the
ult
Rumble
does
ult.
go out. He
This,
uses Flash.
the
Dragon's
Dragon
Ascent to get out.
Runs away. Oh, the chain.
Yeah,
No,
well,
they
that's just
should
going to
be
be a
able
little
to
bit of
die.
damage.
Meanwhile, mid, we see 3 people trying to get this turret. Almost start has the turret taking potential,
He was
but
a little bit hesitant. If he hadn't been so hesitant, they may have actually gone that tower, especially if Raw Apathy hadn't left.
yeah, but Pinkmon just by himself is able to clear waves pretty well. Has the rockets and Rumble and LeBlanc getting taken really, really low. Austin trying to pick up the kill. Oh, missing everything. Oh, it doesn't hit anything on the LeBlanc at the end.
Yeah, Dragon is picked up. Uh-oh. Austin does manage to get the kill. He gets a shutdown and feeds the kill over to Rumble.
Yeah,
mid
Domustar
tower goes
also
down
picks
to
up
the
mid
Dragon,
turret.
too.
They should also be able to take tier 1 turret as well. So that's
overall-
Dragon for 2 turrets.
Yeah, overall pretty good trade for Team Last Minute. It doesn't really gain them much of a lead or reduce the lead. It's pretty much the same where it was a couple minutes ago. Domustar dodges the cocoon, and they're going to try and get some damage here on this tower. He pops the culling just for some wave clear, and your Madam Styling misses the bandage toss.
Oh man, that was pretty bad. But now that all the tier 1s are gone for Team Martin Sucks, they don't have any kind of pressure in their... Or they have less map control because of it. The Dragon will respawn, and the only thing Team Last Minute's missing on the Dragon is the timer, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Rare Apathy going for it. Shyvana coming in
Thornton's
from
here.
the sides.
He dodges. He dodges.
And so does the binding. Misses as well. They're
Late
trying
hook.
for it, but just too fast for everyone on Team Last Minute. Where Team Martin Sucks.
Yeah. See, other problem here is like your Madam Styling. He's just throwing out his bandage toss on cooldown, and he's running himself boom. He doesn't have enough mana for his ultimate.
Yeah, he's just kind of throwing him out. Hopefully he can get something.
He's just using them to farm creeps.
But yeah, not actually able to do anything. There's a blue buff steal attempt here, but not likely. Gonna
And
be
it's
taken
actually
by the
taken
Elise.
by the Elise. She just wants to secure that. And,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like Team Last Minute. They can't fight here. They should be able to, but they don't have enough. Okay, they do have enough mana for the Mumu ultimate now, but.
But do they have enough for a bandage and a Mumu ulti? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. They have enough.
They
right
they have
now,
enough
but
for a
if he does
bandage
anything,
and. Oh, okay. The bandage
Oh, no.
misses, but
Oh.
they have enough for an ultimate, and that's all. Ultimate does go off. It's a 3-person ult. We see
Zed
the
goes
Zed go
in.
in. He does get hit up by the Morgana binding. We have Thoradin jumping in. There's chaos everywhere. The Amumu's gone down. The Thresh has gone down. No one from Team Martin Sucks has gone down. It's a 3v5 right now. LeBlanc's jumping in. She lands her chain. Domusar flashes out, and this will be the end of Thoradin.
yeah, I think now that your Madam Silence missing all the mana, like he wasn't able to get a bandage. He had to get lanterned in just to walk up and ulti, and he got 3 people, which is good, but there just wasn't enough damage on him to follow up.
And also,
And-
Lawlerman got a very good Morgana ultimate off.
Yeah, that also set up for a really good Morgana ulti. All Team Last Minute just piled on top of the Amumu ulti, and then there was a Morgana.
A hook! Flash hook does not actually land. That would have been great if it had. But,
I don't know if they even have enough damage to kill them. Like, they have so much disengage. They have a Cocoon, they have Chompers, they have Zap, they have Binding. Like, I don't know if that would have been the greatest decision.
I don't know. Well, like, LeBlanc and the Rumble were already back at base, and the Morgana had half health. Elise had less than half health.
That is
And-
true.
Yeah, and the hook was aimed for the Elise. If they had gone the Elise, that's the hard stun that's gone. And the Zed nearby would have been enough to finish it off. His Blade of the Rune King was ready for use.
Yeah, he also... Okay, never mind. He did also have ulti, so that would have been dead Elise pretty much instantly.
Yeah. Thoradin, meanwhile, is just up top, going to be pushing. has completed his 2 items, and he's now fairly even with Rumble in terms of last hits. But the Rumble has a lot more gold. There's actually, we have Team Last Minute. They are up by 1 tower, so that is going for them. But on the other hand, that just means there's 1 more tower that can go down that is a gold waiting to be taken for Team Martin Sucks. So it's a little bit deceptive there.
Yeah, and that's 2 dragons as well for Team Martin Sucks, and 0 for Team Last Minute.
Yep. And I think that Team Martin Sucks did a lot of their research against Team Last Minute, because they really shut down the Zed hard early. He's only 5 and 6, and actually we see a Cocoon on your Madam Styling. He's really low. Thresh is low as well, and LeBlanc's passive will be popped.
Yeah, when Roar
Zed goes in on Pinkmon. That should be enough to finish her off. He jumped back out. Your Madam Styling lands a nice ultimate. The box goes out. Oh my god, that Rumble ult hits everyone. And he's going to be getting a quadra kill. Oh no. Will he get the quadra kill?
Yes, he will get the quadra kill. Doesn't get the penta kill. Thoradin does pick him up for the shutdown. I don't know what was going on.
I think Thoradin should turn here.
I don't think he has enough damage.
I think he does.
May.
He does. Oh yeah, he dodges. He dodges both things with crowd control. So.
Yeah, he should have just continued to go in there. He had enough health. He had enough MR. He just needed to make sure that he didn't get CC'd, and he could definitely have gone in.
Yeah.
Also, when Roar Apathy had the early exchange versus Morgana, he used pretty much everything and wasn't able to get her. She already had Black Shield up.
Thoradin, you're being way too aggressive here. Now he's going to be picked up.
Yeah, now that the cooldowns are up and LeBlanc was there, that was the wrong time to go in, Thoradin. Should have went in before, but this should be another dragon for Team Martin Sucks. And
although we do have the rest of the team collapsing, and Venku Tracen is very low. Laurel Man is very low.
Yeah, that's 2 very low members for Team Martin Sucks. They pick up the dragon, try for the cocoon. They're calling huge damage out. There's still no Amumu ulti.
Yeah, but the
rank gets taken out. Pinkmon and Domo Star fighting.
Venku Tracen going for Domo Star. He will get Domo Star, but Jinx will go down.
That's 2 for 2 right now, and they did get the dragon. Roar Apathy gets taken down as well. Austin, oh, the bandage shots from Amumu. Austin getting taken.
Oh no!
Just taken out by the Rumble.
Oh, there goes the ultimate. The shield on the Rumble is just too much though, and Elise made it out.
Yeah, that was basically a team wipe right there. I think Thoradin got taken down and came back up, didn't he?
Yeah, he came back up afterwards, but he died well before that. That was basically a 4v5 fight, although the Rumble was coming back really, really late.
Yeah, see, Thoradin, he could have went in beforehand, but then decided to go in afterwards, and then his team was going around Dragon, and it was a 4v5. I don't know why they decided that was a good idea. Like, Thoradin was down, they didn't have a big tank. They do have a Mumu, but
and also, like, the later this game goes, the more and more this is looking bad for Team Last Minute. Because, well, like, first of all, we still don't have an Aegis on them, and look at all the magic damage coming out from Team Martin Sucks. They have 4 people that deal significant amounts of magic damage. And for Team Last Minute, they're basically all physical damage, and we can see the result of that, because there's 3 zonies, but meanwhile, we have a 4-person box go off. The Mumu's going in, but he does not have an ultimate. The Rumble out goes out. It does not really hit anyone, but Rumble will be going down now. And this fight's actually starting to look pretty good for Team Last Minute, although Thresh does go down. They should be able to get Venku Tracen here. The Cullen goes out. No, Pinkmon will turn around on the Lucian. Here comes the Zed.
Oh, barely. Thoradin tanking that Jinx ulti for Domo Star.
Yeah.
But the longer this goes on, the Jinx is just going to be super big. And the more clumped Team Last Minute is, the more damage Jinx can do. Like, Jinx has a huge team fight.
I don't know why Thoradin's sitting around here. He needs to go back. He needed to bot. If he had gone back and bought Home Guard. Oh, the flash hook goes on the LeBlanc. She will be.
Zed takes her down
immediately. Zed will fall down as well. Domo started dueling a little bit with the Jinx. The Lantern goes out, and they might be able to pick her up, but she turns. will pick up the Lucian. Will she pick up Thoradin? Thoradin will also go down, but the Ignite is able to pick her up.
Yeah.
Now we have your Madam Song going in. He does not want to do this. He does have his ultimate,
no,
though, if he lands the bandage. He lands the bandage shot.
Oh, he has the ulti, and I don't
Oh,
even
no.
pick up a kill here.
Oh, and Elise gets out! Elise gets
Jump.
out, and now the Rumble's here.
Oh, nice bandage toss, but there's another Rumble ulti. Your Madam Styling may go down just for the support.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting out of here. He does have another bandage toss that he can use to recruit. He
There
will
you go.
use it, and Rumble's gonna give up the chase.
Yeah, that was pretty good, but I don't know. Domostar, like,
Yep.
he has the Triforce. I don't know. I've looked at this. Like, people have been picking up Triforce and LCS, but I've seen just you don't need the attack speed. You can go straight damage items, use your spells, and get a double shot off. Like, that's more attack speed than getting attack speed items. It is.
Right.
Think about it. You auto attack. You use a spell. You use double shot. You use another spell. You double shot. You use another spell, and you double shot yet again. Like, you can pretty much pull off about 2 attacks per second, and with just doing that.
Right. Yeah, but it looks like we might have the Zed try to split push now, but it's a little bit dangerous where he is, as there are 4 Team Martin Sucks members hanging around, but they are going to make a rotation towards mid lane. This is actually something that I think they probably should have done a while ago. And now it's like, Zed can't really duel anyone because there are 3 Zonias.
There's 3 Sonias, and there's a LeBlanc and a Morgana coming up behind him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
He
will get this tower, though.
Word. Gets the turret. Goes on Lawler, man. Huge shield there.
Oh!
And
Wait, what? The Zonias, the Manor Zonias comes out. And he will pop his ultimate. He is going to get the kill on the LeBlanc. He might go down. He does go down to the auto attacks. Meanwhile, in mid, we saw your Madam Starling and Domostar go down.
yeah, that was a 3v4 mid lane, and they lose 2 people.
Yeah.
They lose 2 people as the 4.
The Rumble's huge.
Jinx is getting gigantic. Like,
Yeah,
This
Jinx
is where
already
most
more
of
than
her-
1,000 gold up on the Lucian.
yeah. This is also where Jinx, her rockets have the ability to just win team fights, because if you are able to hit 2 people with 1 rocket
And it crits.
and it crits, huge, gigantic damage, and
And they're gonna go into
that could be a
Baron.
team fight right there.
Yeah.
And it looks like Team Martin Sucks really does want this Baron. They are setting up. They're trying to bait it out, but they're just gonna go back.
Yeah, okay.
Clear out the wards, go back.
But, I think a lot of this is like, this is like getting to the point where I'm not sure if Team Last Minute can win even with a 5-man Mumu ultimate. He did not manage to get out of his jungle early enough, and he didn't manage to make his presence felt early enough to stem the bleeding. Like Venku Tracing, he was able to affect all lanes pretty much. He didn't really go top, but he wasn't needed top. Rumble's gonna win that lane by himself no matter what, and it's up to the Mumu to try and save that.
Team Last Minute needs to get a pick on one person, preferably the Jinx. If they can get the Jinx and then get a nice 4-man Rumble or 4-man Amumu ulti, they should be able to do that. But
Oh,
all
Thresh gets
depends.
tasered. He's in trouble now. He gets grabbed, and he will be going down. Zed, meanwhile, is bottom, and this is going to be a Baron.
Yeah, that's going to be a Baron, but they will lose a tier 3 tower.
Yeah.
Maybe even an inhibitor if the rest of Zed's team can delay this Baron.
Yeah, they just need to stand around and not die.
Yeah,
If
they
they're-
need to stand around. They need to force them off Baron, or they need to stop the backs after they get Baron.
Okay.
Oh, huge damage!
Oh.
Big one.
He does not want to do that. Meanwhile,
Huge
Zed,
shield,
he's
though.
going to be working on this inhibitor now. Baron has gone down, but if they're able to stop the back,
They need
Oh.
to stop the back right here.
no, they're
That's
not
pink
going
one
to.
back.
Rumble's back. Rumble's back. Jinx is back. Zed's trying to get the inhib. He's going to give his life with the inhib. Rumble ultimate goes out. He is going to get the inhibitor.
Oh, he does use his ulti to stay alive, gets the ulti off, and his GA gets popped.
But now this is Baron 5-man against 4-man with no Zed.
Yeah, they do have the inhibitor bottom, but it may be just.
There's also no ultimate on Thoradin.
Yeah, Thoradin has no ult as well. Wow, that
If no towers are taken after this, this could be, you could argue, possibly worth it from Team Last Minute.
possibly, but there's still a Baron dub team at your door at all points in time, and you get a Jinx with another creep. She can still like auto attack and take even the super minions.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
Oh no, that's very true. But it's like this these super creeps will buy enough time for Team Last Minute to wait out the Baron, and it could even it could just delay until they get that pick off, which wins them the game. Because the game is delayed enough that, and the death timers are late enough that one single person dying for free could snowball the game completely. And Zed's going top.
I think they need to pick up the Jinx. If they're able to pick Jinx, then yeah, I think that's true. But I think everyone else on Team Martin sucks. Everyone else will have, if they picked off, the rest of their team still has huge ultis, has a Jinx to follow up the ultis, and the DPS is just there for Team Martin sucks, unless if they don't have the Jinx, then probably not.
Yeah, well, the Zed is revealed on, and
Resh
will be caught out. He does get the box off. There's a pretty good Moonwall that's going off, and the LeBlanc should fall down here, although the Morgana gets a good ultimate off. The Lease does go down. LeBlanc still not actually dying, but now the Morgana will go down. Zed, meanwhile, is bottom, has killed the tier 3, and forced the Rumble to go back, which is probably the biggest deal, because he is the biggest threat.
I think he threw his ulti down while he was chasing Zed, and the big thing about that is he didn't use his ulti with his team.
Oh no!
Farewell, Domo Star. Getting
but Zed's coming up. Zed's coming up. He might be able to get the intercept off if they get vision.
Or he just shadows in there blindly. Oh, Jinx is still alive.
Oh, he gets the LeBlanc.
He still has his ulti, so he can pick off either one of these people.
Yeah, he doesn't have his flash, though.
Oh, no. That looks like Jinx is going to get away. And Rumble. Just really tanky.
Yeah, overall, a 2 for 3 and a tier 2 tower going for Team Last Minute.
Yeah. Well, that was actually a 3 for 3 because your Madam Styling got picked off, our Apathy got picked off, and
oh yeah, right. Okay.
So it was actually a 3 for 3. Good for Team Last Minute, but they are down about 15,000 gold.
Yeah.
I don't know if a 3 for 3 is even good enough at this point.
It's still for them. It's still excellent. As long as you're
still
not
excellent.
losing fights and you're this far behind, it's great, because the longer the game goes on, the more time they have to catch up, because once you get 6 slotted, you're not getting any stronger.
Yeah. But right now, Team Martin Sucks is just trying to throw bags of money at Team Last Minute to try to beat them down with that.
Yeah.
Like, let's imagine this. You have a gigantic sack full of gold, and you're just grabbing that and whacking these people over the head with that. It hurts, but if you are able to survive
and pick the fallen money up, because the bag's a little bit holy,
and pick the money up because you were getting hit over the head, the bag got torn, you may be able to come back and buy a kingdom.
Yeah, who knows? We do have a huge wave of creeps that are beating down on this inhibitor. It did just come back up, but it might just go down. The LeBlanc's not enough to clear this.
That's
okay.
two people bottom. That's a Rumble getting Zed ulti top.
Ultimate goes off and misses everyone. Rumble will go down.
Yeah, while this is happening, there are 4 members of Team Last Minute mid taking a tier 2 and a tier 3, maybe even an inhibitor yet again. So this Zed has caused huge problems.
Yeah,
Team Last Minute gets the open inhib, and Zed picked up a Rumble by himself. Huge That's
Even through
two
the
towers.
which is very impressive.
Yeah. Team Last Minute is crawling themselves back into this game with the 4 vs 4 and the Zed being able to go 1v1 against anyone. Oh, Domo Star's going for mid, and Rare Apathy's going for bottom. Oh, the Morgana versus Lucian gets the second proc of her.
Why does she pop Zonia's there? No. Oh, he lives. He lives though.
Lives.
But,
Oh, Rare
they're gonna
Apathy
trade supports.
had to have lived, and that would have been worth it, but definitely not worth it now.
He threw out the lantern shield, which probably saved Domostar's life.
I didn't see a lantern shield on Domo Star though.
I think I did. It was gone almost instantly. It was like there was an ignite tick that basically went through it, and that was about all there was.
Yeah, now it's a 4v4. Both supports are missing.
Yeah. GA is
4v4
up
because-
on Zed.
Yeah, Lucian's not
Oh,
there.
he's going on the Jinx!
Oh,
Oh, that should be enough! Room Adam Sterling picks up. Zed's coming back up. He does Shadow out. He gets out alive. In comes Thoradin. And Lucian's coming in too. The Rumble is very low. And he will pump the Zonias. And he's going to fall down.
Wow,
That was an amazing turnaround.
I can't believe that the bags, the sacks of money that normally should be beating people over the head and killing them aren't killing Team Last Minute. I think the poor coordination from Team Martin Sucks is
And
really.
this is going to be a Baron. They're going for the Baron rather than the Inhibs. Which I think is a mistake.
Yeah,
Oh, if they're able to bait someone up. Thoradin does not actually do the face check. Lawman does not have his Zonias up.
Oh, Austin!
Zed's going in. He's going to die, though. Hook goes out. Lawman Zonias did come back up. And Raw Apathy's in trouble now. But meanwhile, Lucian's just wrecking everything. Raw Apathy will make it out alive.
Oh, Elise taking huge front.
Oh, the culling. The culling.
culling.
Oh, no. And now Carnicus. Oh, the hook is not there.
Rare Apathy needs to work on
They get
that.
it, but here's a Jinx, and she is a GA.
On a killing spree. They need to kill the Jinx.
No,
but
they're... Oh,
that's 2.
oh no.
Then now this is where Jinx, like, if she gets the reset, easy. Like, kills someone, runs after the next person, just keeps killing people over and over again, and Jinx becomes scary.
Yeah.
Scary in the pickup zone.
Although now she has her GA done, which is going to make it so much harder for Zed to actually kill her. And Thoradin and Amumu are not in position to defend this tower. Zed is up in about 5 seconds, but he needs other people there.
He needs Thoradin there, and Thoradin's just trying to clear the wave. I don't even I think they may get this inhib because the Jinx.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like they needed Shyvana there. This inhibitor is done for free.
Yep. Farewell, inhibitor. You will be missed. Maybe not by Team Martin Sucks, but definitely by me.
And that's a big creep wave bottom.
Yeah, big creep wave bottom. They may just be giving up this Baron because
Yeah. There's no wards.
no words, free
But,
Baron.
I think Team Last Minute might be able to sniff it out though. As Raw Apathy, he's spending his time killing that ward rather than Baron. Baron's already at 3rd health. It's dropping insanely fast. He's gonna drop a ward over, and that's gonna be that.
Fun before they even see it.
The Rumble ult does go out, but it will not net them any kills. Meanwhile, Zed's going for the back door.
The back door. Here we go. The first inhibitor getting taken out. Zed, come on, you got this, man. The LeBlanc is going back, so unless he gets this inhib before,
Yeah, he's got one inhib. He has one inhib.
now he needs to get out of there. The LeBlanc is there though. He either has to fight her or
Okay,
run.
he gets out. He gets one inhib for free. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
this
Team Martin Sucks is going for the bottom inhibitor. It's going to be a 4v4. No Rumble ulti though.
yeah.
That's-
Zed's going back in bottom.
I don't know why they're not engaging on this. There's no Rumble ulti. Oh, Zed going.
Oh, he
picks
kills the
up-
LeBlanc.
Oh man, this should be another inhib for another backdoor. Rumble ulti still not there. They should go in for this. They
misses.
have the Mumu. There's 2-person Mumu ulti. And there goes Thoradin. Pinkmon's getting taken really low, but it's still a Jinx. You need
They need the Zed there. Zed should have backed after he killed the LeBlanc. But Lawlerman's might be going down. Jinx's GA is almost gone. The Rumble goes back off. Domo starts sitting in a binding in it.
And the Jinx ulti comes out and hits both Domo Star and Rare Apathy.
Thoradin will live though.
Huge damage done. And Jinx, on the most important note, still has her GA.
Yeah. But Thoradin's here now with Zed. His GA is going to be coming up soon. Or did he sell it? No, yeah, his GA is almost back up.
Yeah, I don't know. The Jinx still has full health. Zed has no ulti. Was able to get the inhib, but
yeah, they traded the exact same inhibs with each other, which actually in this case probably favors Team Martin Sucks because they have the map control and these they'll just get the super creeps stacked up, so those lanes will be a little bit harder for them to push. Or for Team Last Minute to push once you get 2 or 3 super creeps. Even if you are spawning one of your own super creeps, it's just 3 is more than 1 when they stack up that high.
yeah. But middle's getting pushed in with a bunch of super creeps, so
Yeah. See, it's 3 against 1.
yeah, 3 against 1 for Team Last Minute though.
Yeah.
Not Team Martin Sucks.
Oh wow, Carnucus jumps in there and gets slapped by 3 super creeps and gets taken down by a quarter of his life.
Yeah.
He has a GA now too. This is GA gaming.
Just how to GA. How to GA.
GA Banshee's Veil. We have, I think, 3 Banshee's Veil on Team Last Minute, which is a good choice
4
considering how much magic damage there is from Team Martin Sucks.
There's 4.
Oh, there's 4 now? Oh, there's one on the Lucian too? Yeah, okay, there is.
And there's 4 GAs on Team Martin Sucks and 1 GA on Team Last Minute.
Yeah, and Team Last Minute, the Moo actually picked up a Thornmail for the Jinx,
Which is
oh god, we actually have 4 GAs from Team Martin Sucks.
yeah.
I
And
did not
they're all
realize
up. So they're gonna have to kill 9 people. Or yeah, 9 people.
Yep. God. This game, I think it's probably the longest of the tournament right now. And at this point, if someone dies for free, that's just the game.
Yeah.
Like, there's no tier 3 towers up for anyone.
Yeah. There's only. Alright.
Austin's a little bit of trouble, but he will be able to shadow out. And
Oh, they're going for it. That's 3 people out of the base right now. Team Last Minute.
They want to try and kill Lawlerman. They want to try and kill him instantly. They need to blow him up.
They don't decide to blow him up. They're going for the turret. Oh, your Madam Styling getting taken.
Does get his ultimate off. There is going to be the Zonias. Venku Tracen will actually get a repel up in time. The Zonias or GA will be popped. In comes LeBlanc. Meanwhile, Zed is 1v1ing the Rumble. The Rumble's GA pops. Zed's is alive, and Team Last Mid is trying to get out of here. They have lost their Amumu, but this Rumble might go down. Zed's GA has also been popped himself.
That was a GA for Rumble versus Zed. I don't think that was definitely not worth it for the Zed. He needed the GA.
Yeah, the GA is more important for him.
Yeah, but that's 2 GAs taken down.
Lucian could be in trouble. Nope, he's not going to be spotted out.
That's 2 GAs getting taken down for Team Martin Sucks, and 2 still around. Our Apathy looks like he's going to be resting in pieces today. Farewell.
Yeah. Oh, that's really bad. That's probably the game right there. That death. What was he doing bottom? I didn't even notice him.
Yeah, Zed is trying to still split push, but Rumble's ult's back up, and he had home guards, so farewell, Austin. And Pinkmon just pushing mid, able to pick up.
If they're able to pop her GA,
That would be worth it, but there
Barry
is no
does go
leash
out.
there.
Thornton's going to ult out of here. No, he's going to ult on her. He pops the GA, but everyone else from Team Martin Sucks is here. If he lives, it'll be incredibly worth it. But there's the bandage.
Oh,
the
farewell, Thoradin.
And there's no Thresh to land her out, and now it is a 3v4, and what happened to the Zed? When did the Zed die?
Zed died top against Rumble when he came back, and there was also Lawlerman was up there as well. He died probably a couple, like I mentioned it. He got taken
Big
out.
ultimate does go off, catches 3, but there's no follow-up. Lawlerman pops his Zonias, and so does the Rumble.
It's just Zonya's everywhere. Domo Star.
It's so hard for Team Last Minute to actually kill anyone.
Yep. Farewell, Team Last Minute. 100,000
gold.
gold on Team Martin Stocks. Wow, they were literally throwing. They didn't just throw bags of money. They threw gigantic bags of money at this game. Like, they had like 3 bags to throw at the other. Like, they had so many bags of money that, man, that was just a money thing. Like, everyone, like, if you notice, Jinx even sold her boots for a Zephyr.
Right, yeah. Like, that's as late game as it gets, pretty much.
Yep. So, it looks like, are we gonna be hopping into game 2 right now?
Yeah, I'm in the lobby. You can, you are here too. I'm going to, just stop the stream and start it up back again.
Can we have like a 2-minute break?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a break. I'm going to turn off the stream, turn it on, just to, so that the VODs have a separation. So, for those watching on stream, we're not disappearing.